Hi, I'm Mike from Michael's Motor Cars, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and today we've got a gorgeous day in Pennsylvania, and we're going to go for a drive in our 1962 Austin-Healey 3000. Please take the time and watch the other two videos we do. This is our driving video where we'll show you how the car performs and how it drives. We also do a showroom video for Bring a Trailer, and then we also do a cold start video which shows the car starting up cold. We show oil pressure and that it functions well from a cold start. All of these videos end up on Bring a Trailer where we sell the car. So please look at all three if you're considering buying this car. This car, and I'll talk about it more in the showroom video, is the kind of car I get occasionally. If I owned a Austin-Healey 3000 myself, it would look just like this. The things that have been done to this car that I'll point out to you, I think are really cool things that make it an easy car to drive, reliable, and creature comforts in an Austin-Healey 3000. So let's start it up. The car always starts very nicely, very easily. We've got great oil pressure. Right now we're sitting at about 30 pounds. More importantly, especially on a British car, our temperature's under control. We've been sitting, so it got a little hot from sitting. It's at 190. It will go down a little bit. This car is equipped with an additional electric cooling fan on a thermostat that's set up properly. The tachometer is working nice and smoothly. The speedometer is working. The turn signals are working properly. We have a horn. Let's see, we actually even have wipers. They're working. The choke works. The fuel gauge works. The heater works. We also have a more modern CD stereo that was installed and works nicely. This car was clearly used by the previous owners. I think they did some tours with it. It has the side vent wings, which, whether or not you like them aesthetically, they do actually work. They keep the air off of you a little bit, which is much more comfortable. We have a 12-volt charging plug right here, which is functioning. We also have, which we'll take pictures of, the car has seat heaters installed, which is a really neat feature on a convertible. So little things like that, you add it all up, the electric cooling fan, the 12-volt plug, the new stereo, the seat heaters, for God's sake. Somebody was driving this car and using it for tours and things, which is what I love doing with my cars. So, not surprisingly, the car drives beautifully. The transmission is very quiet in first gear. A lot of times you'll get a noise in these old Healeys. This one's quiet. The synchro mesh is nice. The brakes are good. The steering, everything is working quite well on the car. So let's go for a drive. And I love the fact it's high 80s today, and the car is keeping us cool, and that is so nice. So many of these old cars really struggle with the heat, and this car is doing very nicely. Nice quiet first gear. They also added, you'll see in the pictures, a lot of extra insulation in the car. So it's actually nice and cool in the car today. Many times the Healeys were just really hot. This car is not. Steering, suspension, and brakes are all set up really nicely. Shocks feel good. Dampening is nice. Downshifts easily. The brakes are smooth, solid, stop straight, there's no steering wheel vibration. Clutch engagement is very nice, very linear, very smooth. Wonderful Healey 6-cylinder sound. Turn in is nice. This car really drives beautifully. It's the way these cars were meant to run. It's so smooth. overall condition of the car is very high. Very nice, clean, higher level condition driver car. So if you've been thinking of getting a Healey and really want to drive it, use it with seat heaters, please take a consideration of this car. Call us if you have any questions. We'll be happy to answer them. We can also always do additional photographs of the car as needed. And hopefully we'll find a nice home for this car, someone who will love it, take it on tours. Thanks for coming along.